This segment of code demonstrates how to define roots in Angular for lazy loading of modules. Each root object contains a path and a loadChildren property. The loadChildren property is a function that leverages the dynamic import syntax. This import returns a promise which, when resolved, gives us access to the respective module. In this case, we have roots for dashboard and settings. When users navigate to these paths, the corresponding modules, dashboard module and settings module, are loaded dynamically. This means they are not included in the initial bundle, but fetched on demand, improving the startup performance of our application. It's important to note that the use of an arrow function in loadChildren, along with the dynamic import, is what makes the lazy loading possible. This function will only be executed when the root is activated, thus only loading the module when it's actually needed. Next, we see the ing module decorator which sets up our app routing module. The imports array uses the router module for root method, passing in the roots we've defined. This method configures the router at the application's root level. By exporting router module from app routing module, we make all of its directives available for use in the components of any modules that import app routing module. Moving on to the main application module, we start by importing the browser module which is required for any web application running in a browser. The ing module decorator will register our root module. Here, we also import our app routing module, which contains our root definitions and configuration, and the app component, which is the root component of our application. In this code block, we decorate our app module class with ing module, marking it as an Angular module. We declare our app component in the declarations array. The imports array includes browser module and app routing module, ensuring that our application has access to Angular's browser functionalities and the routing capability we just set up. Finally, the bootstrap array declares app component as the root component that will get bootstrapped in the main HTML file, effectively initializing our application's UI.